friends, it's Michelle with Empty Nest DIY, and I wanted to show you step by step how to make your farmhouse bead kit. So if you ordered one from my website, which you can do, just look for the farmhouse bead post, and there is an option in there to purchase a farmhouse bead kit. It comes with wooden beads, 2 pieces of hemp twine, a small chalkable chip, a paste packet, and then half of a squeegee. So your squeegee will actually be half this size, along with a chalk couture transfer. So I'm going to show you how to put those together. And it's super easy, just so that you know. So take the smaller strand of hemp string that's in there. I actually took mine, and I don't know if you can see, but I put a piece of Scotch tape around the ends of them just to make it easier for me to string the beads on. So you're going to take your beads, and one by one you're going to string them onto the shorter strand of string that is in your kit. And so we will get these strung on there. I leave my beads natural. If you wanted to paint them, you certainly could. There are some directions in my blog post on the best ways to paint them or stain them. You can also find like some really cool glass beads, give it a little more of a beachy kind of theme if that's what you're interested in. You can find those on Etsy too. So, all right. So once you get all of your beads strung on, we've strung on our beads, and we're actually going to tie on our chalkable chip. This is a chalkable chip from Chalk Couture. I've punched a hole in it, and you're simply going to put your string in through it. Hopefully you can see that. And you're going to tie a knot. So to tie a knot, I like to take it and just kind of take the end. Let me just move this forward a little bit. Take the end here. Give yourself a little bit of a tail. Wrap it underneath it and then pull it through. So you're just going to kind of tie a little knot here at the top and then simply do that a second time. So you have a nice little knot there. Now, you can either cut the tail off, or what I like to do is take the tail and loop it up next to the strand. And then I'm simply going to put my beads over the top of it. So usually 1 or 2 beads will fit through. There we go. And now you have your strand. All right. So set this aside, and I want you to pick up your larger, longer strand of string, and we're going to actually make a small bow with it. So just grab it in your hand, and I just spread my fingers apart just a little bit and wrap it around your fingers as many times as it will go. All right, and then you're just going to pinch it in the middle of it right here. All right, so then pick up your strand. Move this over here so you can see it. I'm going to wrap it over the top of it and make a loop just like you would a shoestring. And I'm going to tighten it around the middle of this, like so. Now, leave a little bit of play in your strand. Don't make it super tight or it won't hang right. You want a little bit of play in your beads, and you can see I have just a tiny little bit of string left over. So I'm going to pull this tight. I'm going to again wrap it around and tie it into a knot around my bow. Okay. And mine could probably be a little bit tighter, but you get kind of the gist of it. And then that way, kind of laying down, it looks really nice. And then you have this cute little bow up here on top. And you'll trim the string at the top to cut the tail off. So now let's talk about chalking on our chip. So the easiest way to do this is with the small mini transfer that came in yours. There's lots of different ones of these. They come in a set like this. So it's a B size transfer. This is actually a back to school one. Here's a Christmas one. This one actually came from a Halloween one. There's different seasons. There's even some like sayings, like beautifully rare, which is really awesome because you can either do one on one side and then flip it over, but these are also washable. So after Halloween, I can wash this one off and put a Christmas one on. So that's what I love about this. So let me show you how you're going to do this. You're going to take your transfer, make sure you take a Sharpie marker or a permanent marker. I just have an ink pen handy. I'm going to put an X on the back of it. Just mark the back so that you know which side your transfer goes back on once you clean it. So you're going to peel your transfer off, fuzz it just a little bit so it's not super sticky, and then place it on your chalkable chip. Give it a little rub to make sure there's no wrinkles or air bubbles in it, and then we're just going to chalk over it. So I have picked an orange paste, and I am just going to apply my paste. Mine's a little bit thick, but we will make it work. And totally cover your transfer with your paste. And then you're going to want to scrape off the excess. So that's simply just running your squeegee along it like this to take off the extra paste. And then you're going to peel your transfer back. Voila! Doesn't it look beautiful? Also, make sure you have a little pan of water. So you'll put your transfer in the pan of water so that you can wash it and reuse it for next time. I hope you found this interesting and very helpful. And I hope that your wooden farmhouse kit turns out awesome. And if you would love to share your example on my Facebook page, you can find me at Empty Nest DIY. Don't forget to like this video and please be sure to subscribe to my channel. I would love to see you guys around. Have an awesome day. Thank you. Thanks for watching.